What up, y'all?
That.
It's your boy said.
Get into no wrong one.
Trying to delete all that up there.
Yeah,
You
it
know.
won't.
What if it don't lift up?
You can go
Wanna
down.
use this one?
You can go down. Where we at? Where we at? Right here.
Just trying to delete that out of there. Okay, I see what you
Right.
did.
Right
What,
there.
you take it back a little bit, you think? You might, probably gonna.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna put it on this one?
Nah. It's probably too heavy for that one. That's a heavy phone. I don't like that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's alright.
But no, that's a good one. Cause I mean, that's gonna be there because it's gonna be up and down anyway.
What up, y'all? It's your boy said.
It's your boy said.
We chilling today, man.
Oh, we chilling.
You see, who that? Morgan in the building?
Morgan in the
That's
building.
what's happening. What's going on with you? Happy Wednesday.
Hit
Happy
your like
Hump
button.
Day.
Don't forget to smash that like button, people.
Smash
We need the likes.
the like button. Smash the like button.
We need the likes. We need the likes.
Share it with one person. We went live kind of early, y'all.
Just a little.
It's all good.
Just a little.
It don't matter, you know. Y'all know we had to do that.
All these new buttons.
Oh, all right. What up? All right, y'all. We see
You
it.
gotta send a prayer out for Tanya.
Hope Tanya feel better. My buddy, hope you feel better.
It's her mom.
Oh, hope your mom feel better. Special prayers and shout outs, you know. Big O, what's happening? Y'all be sure to catch us. Thoughts from Your Boy podcast, man. We about to go live, man. We about to talk some shit over here, man. Y'all already know, man. We got some shit going on. Y'all come on over there, man. Check us out. We on YouTube live right now, y'all. Right now. Thoughts from Your Boy podcast. Peace. What up, y'all? What's going on? How everybody doing? I'm your boy
How's
said.
everybody doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Y'all already know how we got to do. Just give us a few minutes, man. We coming to y'all. We talking shit to y'all. We was on Big O. We going live over there. We over here live with y'all. Don't worry though. Don't worry. Y'all got our full attention. Y'all already know that. Y'all got our full attention. I just want to ask everybody in there. I know it's only a few of y'all right now. Don't answer if you know. What school is this hat right here?
Uh-oh.
What school is this hat? Come on.
Did it win a prize?
Morg, 7th. Who is this in there with the I can't even see that name. David somebody? You see it?
David. No.
See it? I can't see it either. Hold on, let me. I just want to know if y'all know. What school is this hat, y'all? What school? Come on. Y'all don't know. Delta might know. Delta, what school is this hat? If you know Delta, don't say it yet. Don't say it yet. Not yet, Delta. I want everybody else to kind of guess it. Delta probably know this. But what school is this hat, y'all? I need y'all to tell me. Come on. I need y'all to tell me.
Tell me.
What's really going on?
Soldier Boy back in it.
What's happening? University of Alabama. Oh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Who said that?
7.
Whoa.
David Joggins said
Whoa.
he smoked Reggie. Damn, you smoked Reggie? Wow. Delta said he know. I know Delta know. Of course.
Football.
No, Delta live in
Mississippi.
right. So I know he
Louisiana.
know what school this is. Come on now.
You think his school played that school or something?
Of course. Delta know this school because of he from the South. He from the deep South. I can't believe y'all don't know what school this is. See that? Come on, y'all. I didn't go to school in Alabama, y'all. I know y'all didn't, but still, I didn't go to school in nowhere, but I know all these other schools. I know Duquesne, you know what I'm talking about? I knew Kentucky, Florida, all of them. If I see it, Louisiana, baby. I know LSU. You know what I'm talking about? Grambling,
LSU.
Grambling,
There's
Southern,
no
Xavier, Dillard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Come on now. Want me to keep going? Yeah, hey, I know some schools down there. Let's go. That's because y'all men love college sports. Hell yeah. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, not shocked. I'm kind of ashamed y'all don't know this. HBCU. This is a HBCU.
They really should know this.
Y'all Google it, man. This is a HBCU. Google it. Google it. Y'all know.
Google it, Google it.
Y'all know Alabama is just the A. Y'all know that. Y'all know Auburn is
AU.
this outer part like that with the A in the middle. That's Auburn. But you have the A and the M in there, man. Alabama A&M. Delta let y'all know. He answered the question for y'all. This is Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M, y'all. HBCU. Big shout out to the Bulldogs, y'all. To the marching maroon and white Bulldog band. Absolutely. Show band of the South, y'all. That's what's happening. Oh, excuse me. So, y'all know we had to just come in here, man. That was quick trivia. I just wanted to see who knew. You know what I'm saying?
And they did it.
Take my black card right now. Revoke it.
They did it.
Yeah, man. Y'all tripping, man. She said Alabama. Alabama. Now you see how crazy that sounds? Alabama A&M, you know what I'm saying? Agriculture and mechanical.
They didn't know it.
They didn't know it. They didn't know it. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good.
I bet if you told them you were giving them a gift, they would have knew it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to give them a gift. We got a gift. It's the show. We're going to give y'all the gift of Thoughts from Your Boy podcast featuring your host, This is World. You know what I'm talking about? And your boy said, that's not the intro, y'all, by the way. Don't worry. We're going to give y'all the intro. What's the gift? Gift cards? See? Absolutely. Gift cards for everybody. No, you got to answer the questions right. Annie in the building. What's happening, Annie? Annie, do you know? I don't know if you in the comments already, but do you know what school this is? Jackson State whipped them all day in football. And Sonic Boom in all the lanes. Sonic Boom band. First of all, y'all only won because Deion was there these past few years. Before Deion got there, y'all was the kind of kick around team or the SWAC. You know what I'm talking about? And as far as the band is good. The band has always been good. But you know, I was in this band right here, y'all. I was in this band. So you know how that go.
You're a little biased.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a little biased as far as the band goes. Football team, you know, we whooped y'all sometime, y'all whooped us sometime. Whatever. But hey man, that marching maroon and white band coming through, show band of the South, y'all. We playing, we dancing on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Taking over your stadium.
I did a lot.
Alabama A&M University. AAMU. The Bulldogs. They're in the SWAC division, y'all. What's that, D2 school, D3 school?
Something like that.
Yeah, D2 or D3, one of them. Southern and Jackson State is the best band. No. Southern, absolutely. Southern is one of the best bands. Southern, for them to be small, they got sound, they got power, you know what I'm saying? They got melody, they got all that. Yeah. But A&M all day, y'all. Represent. So anyway, how's everybody weekend? How's everybody week going so far? Today is hump day. How's everybody doing? The human jukebox. That's forget them. Human jukebox. Sonic Boom of the South. Show band of the South. Marching Hornets. That's Alabama State. Tuskegee is the Crimson Pipers. Who am I? FAMU are the Marching Rattlers. Yeah. Did you play it, said? I forgot. Hey, black man, Dissy, and said, what's happening, Tanya? How you doing?
Prayers go out to you, Tanya.
Absolutely. I hope everything is going pretty good. Yes, I did pledge. I pledged the band frack. Yes, I did. Forget them. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. You know what I'm talking about? We know Southern down there, Grambling down there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Xavier's in Louisiana too, I believe, and Dillard, yeah, absolutely, and Tulane, right? Tulane is down there too. That's right.
Yeah.
See, I know what I'm talking about. I've been down there quite a few times.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've been through there. But shout out to anybody who went to school anywhere. HBCU, Division I, it don't matter, y'all. Just shout out to higher education. That's all that matters. I don't care if it was a JUCO, if it was what's the other one I'm thinking of? Community college.
Community.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have junior college, community college, you have college and university. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. Shout out to anybody who got a higher education. I don't give a damn if you got a certificate. You could have went to DeVry. I don't care. Higher education. That's what it's about. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise with that. Do y'all know they actually passed the law that all degrees are viewed the same? It's an actual law. So this thing, if somebody went to Harvard and somebody went to your local community college, it's viewed the same now. If it's a bachelor's, master's, whatever. They passed the law. Yep. So for all these people paying thousands of dollars going to these schools.
Well, it's a good thing I got mine forgiven, so it don't even matter. But that is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because all these people that think they're going to Harvard for a better education now being deemed as same as everybody else.
Yep. So, yeah, Xavier and Tulane, you know all of them said. Rodemio's brother, we was locked up together in 94. What up? I'm not sure who he was locked up with in 94. I went to Meridian Community College, then Marine Corps. All right, that's what's up. See, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. That's all that matters. After high school, I'm in the ER feeding my mother. Food is good for the soul. Absolutely. Sorry, y'all. Someone came to the door right when y'all started, but I'm back. Morgue back in the building. Interesting, a law about making degrees are equivalent. Yeah, y'all. I actually followed that one until they passed it or denied it, but they passed it. How's everyone doing? Well, I hope. Tulane is not an HBCU. No, it's not. Actually, no, it's not. Tulane is not an HBCU. It's not. It's not. But it's in Louisiana. That's why I had named it. That's why I named it. Dillard and Xavier are private HBCUs. So is Howard, I believe.
Tulane was in Mississippi.
Tulane? I thought Tulane was in Louisiana. Yeah.
Hmm.
And Howard is private too, ain't it?
Howard or Harvard?
No, Howard. I'm talking about HBCU because they said
Hampton?
no, they said Dillard and Xavier are private HBCUs. I believe Howard University is a private HBCU as well.
Yeah, it's private. Okay.
Yeah, Howard is private, exactly, because you have Howard and Hampton University. Because you know they be Envy and what's called to be arguing about that. Yeah, which one is the real HU?
Howard.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Howard is the one that produced Doctors.
And they produce a lot of our favorite hip hop people.
Hampton.
It's a lot of rich folks.
DJs, I guess.
Right. Tulane is known for medical, dermatologists, and law.
Mm-hmm. And football. They got football.
Yeah, their football team is pretty good actually, and their basketball team is pretty good too.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Just This. You're now entering Just This Work.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Screaming, let's talk.
What we talking about today?
Why do y'all people feel like starting over is such a end game and not a real game? Just because you hit the hard reset don't mean the game over. It just means you start from a different place.
Ooh. Go ahead, you got that one.
You start from a different place and you have lessons that you know of or learned or picked up along the way. So everything coincides just fine. Have you ever noticed that when you first played Miss Pac-Man, I'm going to take it back that far. Hopefully most of y'all are old enough to remember that. But when you first played Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Man or whichever one you played, and the game was kind of hard, you didn't know how to get all the pellets, but when you died and started over, you knew just which route to take to get all the pellets to go to the next level, and so on and so on.
So you got experience.
You got experience. And back then, the games had quarters. Well, Pac-Man did anyway, and Miss Pac-Man. They didn't have a save button. So you couldn't stop where you were at and save and go from there. You had to actually start the game over from the beginning and get all through all the stuff you already did. So, in life, when you feel like you're too old to start over, that means it's time for a new beginning.
Ooh.
That means it's time to give up on all the things that are holding you in this particular life that you're in, that you're miserable. Because most people that say that are people who are in a bad situation. People who are in good situations don't have a problem starting over because they just create a new business. They create a new them, and they excel from there. Some people, it takes years before they finally find what they're supposed to do. But in relationships, starting over is not necessarily a bad thing. Yes, the dating scene sucks right now for all ages. But just like they always say, there's someone who loves you for you wherever you go. You just got to find that person that loves you for you, male or female.
True.
What you got to say about it, sir?
Well, first, I'm gonna send these links out real quick, so
I'll
you
keep
got
talking.
it.
I'll keep talking.
Yeah, you got it for right now.
So,
you know.
I say that to say this. I've spoken to a lot of females lately from my past, and more often than none, they're unhappy with the way things turned out. They're unhappy with spouse or whatnot. They're unhappy with where they are in life, and they want to start over, but they feel like they're too old to take the risk, take the chance. No money, no family. Sometimes when you excel the best, when you gotta do it, or when you know what I'm saying. I really hate this term, but I'm gonna use it. When you step out on faith. But I guess faith can be a lot of different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be just God, because faith is the belief in something that you cannot see. That's the definition of faith.
Right.
So,
Right.
stepping out on something that you believe that you can't see is going to be better than what you are in right now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no expiration date, no time limit, it doesn't have a date where it says, hey, you waited too long to do this. You can hit the hard reset at any time you are ready. Hard reset. It sucks. It's rough at first, but it brings so much more excellence and enjoyment in your life. You get to find out you all over again.
True.
And a lot of us, as we go through life with someone, we forget who we are. So
That's true.
So you get to reestablish who you are, what you like, what turns you on, what turns you off, what you're looking for, what you're not looking for, what you will and won't tolerate this time going around. So you won't be in the same situation again. Hard reset.
You know what? I think that a lot of people can benefit from a hard reset if they actually did it. But I think a lot of people aren't willing to do it because they don't see themselves as the problem. You know what I'm saying? They will always view someone else as the problem, so they figure, I'm not going to change that much to do a hard reset. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They'll always limit themselves to what they're willing to change because it's his fault or it's her fault.
Right.
You know, when in reality, regardless of whose fault it is, a hard reset will actually fix the problem because, like you just said, you'll discover a new you. And it's like, regardless of, even if you don't make it with that person, let's say y'all break up.
Right.
But that hard reset allows you to take that inner look so you can fix some of the things that caused y'all to break up.
Right.
Once you accept how you played your part in it. Because you can say you didn't do nothing, maybe you didn't do nothing in that incident that got y'all to start arguing on that day. But what about in the past? You contributed to the breakup in some sort of way.
You did.
You know, and that's just the reality of it. And if you did not, right? If you didn't, you really have to look at yourself then and realize, why don't this person want to be with me anymore?
Right.
So either way it go, you have to look within. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And give yourself a straightening.
Yeah. Delta said because people don't want to start from scratch, it requires patience. Morg said, real quick, all y'all better like the live. I started STG. I don't know what STG means, but sure.
Let me see. It's hard to hit that symbol for the not to eat. Wait a minute. I don't even know what it is.
It's above your what's up.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I was above that?
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. Y'all better like the live. I'm not sure. She have to let us know. I should know that though. Or one of us should know that.
You would think that, but no, nothing's coming to mind. Morg also said people spend too much time reminiscing what their life used to be, and they can't see the light in what it could be from the point forward. Time, energy, and effort. Yep. Seven said, I believe it's never too late to start over. Annie said, you are never too old to make the rest of your life the best of your life. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Make the rest of your life the best of your life.
I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
that.
That's pretty cool.
Getting out of your comfort zone is how you learn. Yep. Hard reset for the relationship or just life goals and purposes. Both. A hard reset is a hard reset. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship with a man and woman, a relationship with a father and son, or mother and daughter, mother and son, father and daughter. A hard reset is just that. A hard reset. You take everything that you've been doing, stop, and start doing something brand new.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's scary at first, but once you do it, you usually don't regret it. Yep. Seventh, I have a tattoo I plan on getting as a reminder, and it says growth equals comfort. That's that. That's a more. That's deep.
I like that.
It's hard to see, but that's the symbol for not equal to. Oh, STG, not equal to. Okay. Yeah. I saw that. I saw the sign. The symbol that you not equal to. My bad. Swear to God. STG is swear to God.
That's right. Yeah, I knew that.
Some of the best experiences I have had weren't always the most comfortable at first. Some were scary because it was so different than what I was accustomed to. Yeah. I didn't know STG either, and I'm 40. Deuces, go Bulldogs.
Deuces, big shout out. Hey, I know he know what this means. You know what I'm talking about, what school this is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that MMW.
Z. Who is Gen Z? What age group?
Hold on. I knew that. I just had to go through that whole thing. Hold on.
What's up, fam? We in here. Yes, we are in here. Maury said it's okay. Laugh my ass off. That was my first time using it, honestly.
97 to 2013.
25 and below.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much. So 97 to
our age group.
13. Definitely ain't us. You know
no, it ain't us.
Hell no.
After the millennials, I believe. I have no idea what I am. I think I'm right at the start of Gen Z.
Gen Y is 82 to 94.
I'm not that either.
82 to 94.
Oh, okay. I was 98.
Gen X. Gen X is 65 to 80. 65 to 1980.
So I'm Gen X?
You Gen X.
Wow.
Which currently is 44 to 59.
Right.
And this was, by the way, this was updated because they have a new one called Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha. So this was actually pushed back a year. So like he said, now he's part of Gen X, where before he was not a part, neither was I. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Millennials. Millennials are 81 to 96. 81 to 96 are millennials.
X gonna give it to you.
Gen Z is 97 to 2012. Gen Alpha is early teens to 2025.
Seven said she's a millennial. She's an 83 baby.
83, she's a millennial. Absolutely.
I'm at the tail end of the boomers, LOL, but then they changed it, I believe. I'm a millennial.
81 and 96 are millennials. Gen X is 96 to 80 I mean 65 to 80. 65 to 80 is Gen X.
Oh, then they're not millennials then.
Who? Yeah, millennials is 81. Millennials started 81.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, this is the updated one, y'all. The old one we used to go by, they changed it.
I'm just tired,
because
man.
baby boomers is 55 to 64.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Said
the
and
baby
dish,
boom.
always been Gen X.
Big shout out to Gen X. You know what I'm saying? Y'all smash that like button for us, y'all. Smash the like button. Y'all do us that favor, please.
Good night, Tane. Have a good one, and we are praying for you.
Absolutely. What's up, everybody? People gain too much time reminiscing what they like. Okay, we read that one.
My dad is a boomer. He was born in 61, and my mother is born in 62. Smash that button. Yes, smash the like button.
Deuces,
Please
deuces in
smash
the
the like
building.
button.
Smash the like button. Andy gonna get y'all. Andy, are you okay? She not playing. I'm at the tail end of baby boomers. Okay. I'm just tired. Said and this always been Gen X. Good night, fellas. My dad is a boomer. He's born in 61. And mother too, she's born in 62. Smash that button.
Want to know what I am? Struggling?
Struggling. She said that's what she is. She's struggling.
Okay.
Alright. It is what it is. We sorry to hear that.
I'm Jen, help me.
I'm Jen, help me.
Hello, struggling. I hear that, girl. All right, so back to the hard reset. Like I said, it mostly comes from people who are unhappy with their living situation, that they feel that they're too old. And don't get me wrong, when you have family, it helps, but even sometimes you got to step out on your own and not be around family and make it the best way you can. But I mean, in those situations, most times when a person says they're too old to change, there's somebody either from their past or a new person in their life trying to help them get to that next level, but they're just afraid to take the step. So.
Right.
And I'm not saying everything turns out peachy clean at first, but starting over can be the beginning of something really, really great.
Absolutely. A lot of people don't like change, right? But change can be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't be, afraid not to do it. Now we understand you're going to be afraid and apprehensive and all that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. But don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you from doing whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Right.
You can't.
Right. I mean, I feel like, maybe I heard it, maybe I haven't, but stagnant is the birth of what is it? Stagnant.
The birth of contentment. That one.
It might be that. I know I heard something like that. I just don't remember what it was. But stagnant is the enemy. That's when you know you're not progressing, when you're stagnant. When you got too comfortable that even a bad day is like, I'd rather be doing this than trying my hand at something different. That's crazy. I know y'all probably wondering this. What did you start over? My whole life. My whole life. I used to be in these streets doing bad. And
bad at the time, damn bad.
Going to the psych ward and coming home a shell of a man made me want to get back to be a better man. Because I can't go back to being this in the Marine Corps for the simple fact that I was in my 20s. That was my 20-year journey. I can't go back to being me out of the military because that was father
MJ
this.
Hustle, what's happening?
That was father this. What's going on, MJ Hustle? So, when I got out of the psych ward, the only thing I could do was become a better me. And from whatever year that was to now, I've almost successfully done that. I'm not financially where I want to be, but a lot of us are. But I do make do. And I got great peers in my circle the size of a dot. So they keep me in line best way they can.
That's right.
So, and I understand when people say they don't have nobody, but like I said, when you have that conversation with someone, the person you're probably having that conversation with is probably your lifeline reaching out to help you. All you got to do is jump.
That's true. That's true. A lot of times, a lot of us tend to fold within ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and keep it all within, not holler at nobody, not talk to nobody, and that's a natural response, right?
For some.
But you have to break that habit because in most cases, you need to let that go. not let it go like that. I mean, you need to talk it out, talk to somebody, get it off your chest. Don't just store it in because it could build up and it could turn to something else.
Right.
It could make you start acting different, and you don't even like subconsciously you doing things differently. You moving different and not even aware of it. And that's because you're so preoccupied with your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And it's just important. It's important. That's where once again the hard reset comes in. The hard reset to understand like, hey, I gotta do something different. I gotta change this. I gotta move different. I gotta talk different. I gotta be more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be to a person.
Those necessary same things.
Yeah.
But it has to be something that puts you in an uncomfortable state.
Right. Exactly. Even if you're vulnerable to yourself, just telling yourself truths about yourself and accepting it. Okay, yeah, I'm not, and I'll make up, so I'm not the best runner. You know what I'm saying? Let me practice on my running. I'm not the best, whatever it might be. And I think once you start doing that, being truthful and open and honest with yourself, you can start being truthful and open and honest about yourself
True.
to other people.
True.
It makes it easy.
It does. And another thing, like when he say runner, that don't mean like you want to go break FloJo's records.
Right.
Like
No.
you gotta be aware of your own realistic abilities. But stepping out, Annie said she started over at 50. Seven said being afraid is kind of thrilling and exciting, like like riding a roller coaster. It's supposed to be riding. Complacency is what Annie was saying. MJ Hustle said, "What's up, my brothers?" AM, I don't know who that is. Yeah. What's good? Off subject. Any in need of Monopoly Go stickers? I'm just saying. Okay. You got to be tired of your situation. That's it. That's it. Going to therapy is also starting over and being open about past trauma. That's called healing.
Yep.
But that can be the first step in starting over. But that's really called healing.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, see? We getting some work, y'all. We doing some work.
Y'all gotta understand, just because a person, like the people in your circle that tell you you're too old to start over, that's crazy to start over, those are your enemies. Those are the people holding you back. If the person that you're holding this conversation with is the person that is trying to help you, and they may be a stranger, they may be a person from the past, and they just in a different place in their life, but they are not your enemy. Your enemy is not going to try to help you do better. Your friends that tell you that you can't do it, or that you're too old, or that leaving this situation for another situation is asinine, those are your enemies, frenemies. They're holding you back. They stopping you from manifesting and becoming the person that you're supposed to be. We all supposed to struggle. We come in this world as people who can't communicate, and we learn how to communicate. Think about it. We don't come in this world understanding nothing about nothing. We might have all the answers in our head. They say when you're born or reborn or reincarnated that you know everything, but by the time you get to be 3 or 4, when you learn how to speak again, you forget all that information. So all the secrets that you had, you forgot them. But in life, when you get to a certain point and things are just not going in your favor, it's time to hit the reset button. And like I said, it sucks at first. You know, when you're playing Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man and you got to go from that first board and you go board 26 and you're like, damn, it took me $3 to get here. You know, it's going to take you $1.50 this time.
True.
But, you know, that all goes with starting on. What's up, Christian Campbell? It's never too late to better ourselves. Anything else is a trick of the enemy. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk to him, Christian. What's happening with you, bro?
If you say you're too old, then you're projecting their beliefs and shortcomings onto you. Yep, that's right, 7. Cut TV, what up? Healing this, yes, that's better word to fit it. Yes. Yes. Sometimes reset is good. Every time reset is good. There's no bad reset. Because a bad reset is starting over with you. So how can starting over with you be bad? It just it gives you a better perspective of the land. You were here, looking at the land. When you start over, you might be here. Now you can see over the bushes. Now you can see how the grass is cut. Now you see when the wind blows, you can feel it. So you know which direction to go and not go. You can see the stars now. Better navigation. It all depends on how you look at it in your life. Reset, it's a difference between reset and being forced to start over.
Yep.
Being forced to start over means you lost at some point, and for you to win again, you gotta do some stuff again to win. Reset means you, before you lose, took the time to stop doing what you were doing that were leading you down the path to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Find a new path.
Mm-hmm.
Re-energize yourself. Reinvigorate yourself. Find you.
Mm-hmm. Right. And a lot of time, a hard reset will put you back on your path, because when you realize it's time for you to do a hard reset, that's when you realize you got off your path. Like this just said, I'm no longer moving towards whatever it was I was moving towards. I'm somewhere I don't even recognize. Where the f*** am I at?
Right.
I need to do a hard reset and get back on, because this ain't it. And the hard reset to do that means stop. Like he said, stop doing everything you doing. Just stop. Just stop. And get back on. Because sometimes that's what it take, y'all. And it'd be hard to pull up. I seen a movie one time. I'm sure y'all might know the movie. I just can't think of the name of it. They went into this club. It was like, I want to say like teenage kids, maybe like 18, 19, 20. And they was on a mission to do something. And they stopped by this club instead. But the club was designed for you to have so much fun that you lose track of time.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up being in the club for like 4 days.
Mm.
Cause they were literally in a trance and all this other shit, because they was having so much fun. And I think it was 3 days. And one of them finally was able to realize something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was able to pull the rest of them out of it, and they realized that was part of the trance. They was enjoying themselves so much that they did not want to leave. But in enjoying themselves, they was not accomplishing whatever the mission was that they was initially trying to do.
Right.
And I think sometimes that's a hard reset. You enjoy yourself, and I'm speaking of good times. You enjoy yourself so much that, hey, I don't want to study for this test.
Right.
I don't want to go do this. I'm going to hang out a little bit more. I'm going to go, you see what I'm saying? You off your path. Now flip it around to where shit is getting bad and you're not taking the correct steps to fix it. You trying to shortcut through it. And before you realize, you done took 10 shortcuts and now you are no longer even near your path.
Right.
Hard reset. And those are just two examples when one is going good and one is going bad.
Right. Hard reset, it is what it is, you know. So true, Seven. Seven said, removing certain people from your life, even if it's blood relatives, is also necessary to reset. Sometimes it's hard, but sometimes it's gotta be done. So, yeah, it's a crazy concept, I know. It sounds difficult. But they say nothing in life that's easy is meant to last. So if it was easy for you to get into the situation you were in, it's not meant to last.
Mm.
You know, whatever put you in this default situation where you need to reset, you shouldn't have been in that situation that long, no way. But, you know, we all make choices. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. The choices we choose to make versus the decisions that are made for us.
Absolutely. That's a big one right there, because I know for me personally, if I make my own decision and I fail, I'm fine with that. But if I let somebody else make the decision for me and I fail, I'm pissed, because I'm like, I could have did this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I could have did this. I could have failed. Like, what the fuck? I'd rather fail on my own. And that just means, as far as taking advice, and shit like that. Like, no, because some people will lead you astray.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody don't have your best interest.
they don't. They
But
don't.
like I said, the person that's having this conversation with you about resetting, starting over, changing your life, changing your situation, changing your location, they're trying to help you. Now I don't know how much help they're gonna give you, but they opening the door for you. And you can't expect nobody to do more than that to open the door. Because that's like the horse. You could lead the horse to the water, but the horse gotta drink. You gotta walk to that doorway. You gotta step up. If you don't ever step up, you'll just be looking at that door until they let the door close. And then that'll be your opportunity that you could have did what you wanted to do, but you didn't.
That's true. That is true. Wise words by a wise man.
I mean, I don't know if I was sent here to help people or not, but you know,
He is this.
as long as I've been doing podcasts, there were times when I felt like it was therapy for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I have a therapist, so I don't really need therapy for me. But you know, being on the camera and expressing views and opinions is therapeutic. Believe it or not, everybody's not meant to do that, but it's therapeutic. And then I found out that even though it was helping me, it was helping some of y'all too. And I was like, well, that's dope. You know, I've been through a lot. You know, I can tell you left to right, right to left, and sometimes 1 to 2. You know, I don't know it all, but you know, I know a little something to get you by. But you can't make them drink in the Cat Williams voice.
You can leave the holy water. How about you can't make them think? You feel me, player? Y'all crazy. Deuce, yeah, that includes family too.
Yeah.
That's, I know y'all having an internal discussion, so it's all good.
I mean,
But that's true though. I mean, that's true. That's true right there, what you just said.
because, you know, I feel like, so I'm going to let y'all in on my life. I'm going to give y'all a little story time. 8 months ago, was it 8? I've been 9 now. 8 or 9 months ago, I started talking continuously to an ex-girlfriend of mine. And she told me her woes. She told me her situation. I felt bad for the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things she said was, most of my exes all spin the block. They all want a second chance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I
So,
what you mean. Okay.
so I was asking her. I was like, "Do you look at me and saying that I'm spinning the block?"
Right.
And she was like, "No, because you didn't call me with that intent. You called me to say you were sorry for something you did 20-some years ago, and explain why you did it, and how, if given the opportunity, you would have did a different outcome than the one that you went through."
Right.
And I said, "True." And so we talked. We started getting close, and then this is my thought process. It's not. I don't know if this is true or not, but she had a husband, and he was going through similar situations that I've been through, as far as mental. And so I don't know if he got out of the hospital and he now lives back with her, and she's giving their situation another try, or I think that's what happened. That's what I'm gonna think, because she ghosted me, and I ain't talked to her in the last 2.5 months. I don't know nothing. Like she didn't give me nothing. She blocked me, so I can't communicate with her. But I was like, why would you do that? You know, like, you don't owe me anything. So sometimes the people that you don't owe nothing to, you can be the most honest with. You don't gotta lie to them. You don't gotta tell them some bullshit to make them like you. If they talking to you, they like you because they like you. But
True.
for whatever reason, she felt the need to not tell me what's going on. So I don't know what's going on.
True. F8 Visions in the building. What's going on?
What's happening,
Appreciate you
F8?
Dashi be in the building. Appreciate you tuning in,
What's
bro.
going on, Dasha?
Man, we see y'all, man. Y'all gonna hit the like button for us and give us y'all opinion.
Fast forward, like I said, I had two ex-wives. So my first ex-wife, we communicate here and there throughout the years, and I never, honestly, I don't honestly think I ever stopped loving her. I don't think you ever stop loving anybody that you love. You just grow apart and the love dissipates. But if you ever come back in contact, like a battery, you take two batteries with a magnet, and if you put them close enough, they'll attract. But if they're far away, they don't do anything. I think people are just like that. So with my first wife, I never stopped loving her. I mean, we never had a falling out. We never had a reason for our divorce, other than the fact that time went on and she wanted to marry somebody else. But as far as where we stood in our marriage, we never had any problems. She never saw the monster disc. I never raised my voice at her. I never cussed her out. And maybe we weren't together in each other's presence long enough for those things to ever to happen. So maybe that's that. But we've been talking, and we were holding a conversation today, and basically this was the advice I'm giving her. But like you said, people, they come up with their own reasons not to do things. And one of her reasons was, I'm too old to start over. And I mean, I'm not rich, not poor, but if it was money that she needed, I could give her some to help her get on her feet. But at the end of the day, it's got to be her who walks through that door, takes that step. I can't take a step for her and then help her. So, but that's where the whole premise of the title, Hard Reset, is not the end. That's where it comes from. But like I said, and a lot of women, believe it or not, a lot of women experience men that try to spin the block. My ex, my best friend, I watch dudes from her past come back all the time, trying to come back for whatever reason. Sometimes they're good reasons, sometimes they're bad reasons, but for the most part, she understands that most of the people that she broke up with, when she broke up with them, was for a positive reason and moving forward in her life.
Right.
I feel that way too sometimes, but like I said, the lady that I was talking to, my ex, one of my exes that I was talking to for 9 months ago, I didn't feel like I was spinning the block. I didn't feel like I had malice intentions. I really liked her, and when I finally got on board to believe that we could be some, she ghosted me. So, yeah.
Man, let me get caught up a little bit.
Okay.
We appreciate the fact that y'all use this platform for good. I'm trying to do the same. That's why I vibe with y'all channel. Appreciate that. Everybody showing Dashi love right now. What up, Christian? What up, Dash? Okay. Greed Morgue. It's a safe space for all to express their opinions and feelings. We appreciate y'all. We really try to give y'all a safe space to just say what you need to. Dashi, DB Fitness, what's up? On lunch, dinner, one or more times. I'm just saying. Absolutely 7th. I look toward this every week, every Wednesday night. We appreciate that.
We do.
Epic Animation says hello. Hello, how you doing? Let us know where you from.
Where are you from?
Deuce says, what's up, Epic? Deuce says, welcome. Morgue, it's a good space and a break from our daily routine of life. Absolutely. We really try, y'all. We really do. 7 said, hi, Epic. Definitely, I want to start going live at some point, but I hesitate and I'm not sure why. Go live with us. It's all good. So true, this. A lot of them do try to spin the block and reach out to friends and relatives and social media to get your content info, to get back in touch, or to get back into your life and to try to rekindle. They want that old thing back. They want them blank tracks. And I know. Oh, snap. So true, this. We never stop loving, which is why it's easy for many to hold contentment immature individuals will fight for years. However, they really love each other but can't get past that hurt.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. See, when Pastor Disc get to talking, man, you know what I'm saying? He got everybody putting money in the collection plate. Everybody.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? Because he coming from a real place with it. You know, he experienced this. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Lenny was singing to that girl? You know what I'm talking about? You know, yeah. That's that. This is bringing it to y'all. Y'all feeling it.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't spin the block on some.
I think we all have.
But
Well,
the last
men.
two that I'm talking about,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't spinning the block on them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like I said, the one that I was talking to for 9 months,
Mm-hmm.
I really truly had no intention of falling for her again or even liking her in that capacity.
Mhm.
I was just like, I'm calling. I cheated on you. I got a woman pregnant. You know the story. You broke up with me, but I felt like this when you did this. I felt this way when you did what you did.
Right.
And she was like, well, I felt like this when you did that. I felt like I wasn't this. And I'm like, well, that was never the case. You were never not enough. I didn't know I made you feel like that. I didn't know I
Right.
made you feel like you were less than. And she was like, yeah, you did. And I felt like, that was more your speed. I'm like, it's not. That was my speed. That was a very toxic, addictive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in a toxic, addictive relationship, it feels good for that moment. And every time y'all have a firework, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse until it can't get no worse. And so that was us. That was me and her. And then not the girl that I called, not her. That was me and my daughter's mom. It got worse and worse and worse until it couldn't get no worse. But me and her, like I said, she told me that my second wife used to call her while I was in the bridge and taunt her.
Wow.
That's why he with me. When he get out the bridge, he gonna marry me. I'm like, I didn't know none of that shit was going on.
Wow.
I'm like, I never knew these conversations were taking place. And she was like, yeah, she used to call me, and I don't know how she got my number, and then I guess maybe it's a person place. She was like, what if I got back in your life and she saw or whatever, she found out that'll really eat her ass up. I said it might. She might not give a fuck.
True.
Because she's where she's at in her life. And then like with that, with my ex-wife, my daughter's mom, that's what I call her, because that's her significance to me. She did financially move on to be a better person financially. She's in a better financial space than she would have ever been maybe with me. Maybe not, maybe, possibly, whatever. But she's not in a better mental space because she don't bother me no more. I'm not on her radar no more because our daughter is 22 and she can't legally take me to court and do anything with me anymore. Right. But like her reviews for her practice, because she's a doctor, her reviews for her practice are terrible. And maybe that's how she's getting her get back. Maybe that's her karmic energy coming back. She just created a new Facebook, which is crazy. And the only reason I know that because her number's in my phone, and the way Facebook algorithm reads, if someone's number in your phone, it'll suggest the person's picture, somebody you might know, based off of numbers in your phone. And you'd be like, I didn't put that number in my phone. Like you didn't put it into like Facebook. That's what I'm saying. But Facebook reads the algorithm. It scans everything you have on your phone every time you go on there, whether y'all know it or not. So Facebook, Instagram, all the medias, they retrieve information from your cell phone every time you log into one of these sites. So her picture came up, and I looked at it. I looked at it, and I was like, she'll never be the woman that I met again, and I'll never be in love with her in any capacity again because of how she did me after we got a divorce. So, you can make a person stop loving you, but
True.
if you and a person just break up, you don't lose love for them. But if a person does something to make you stop loving them, that's a whole different scenario.
Right, right. Yeah, that's a different level. That's when you're taking it there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For real. That's when you're taking it there. Pastor Dis, Pastor Troy. Well, uh-huh. My best Pastor Troy voice. Deuce to deuce, baby, and half an hour. You see how I read that too? I knew exactly what he's talking about. Pastor dysfunctional. No, y'all. It's just this.
Yeah, it's just this now.
Just this. And when we say just this, we don't mean this by itself. You got to put the just in front of it. Just
J-U-S.
this. Right. Just this.
Just
not
this.
Dysfunctional. Just
No,
this.
not dysfunctional.
Yeah, y'all. Listen, man. What we talking about? Hard resets and changes and stuff? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, also, y'all. Look, y'all. Big shout out. I'm pausing the show right here. Big shout out to the homie, y'all. You've been in the gym with me rocking hard, y'all. I'm telling you. Big things popping, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. We've been going. Y'all, look at that, y'all. Look at that. Come on now. Come on. Y'all see it. We in the gym, y'all. We in the gym regular, too, on a regular basis. Big shout out to the homie, man. He putting work in. Just had to say that. Y'all.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. We proud of you, bro. You said you was going to do it, and you're doing it.
Yeah?
You know? He said he's going to do it, y'all. He doing it. That's it. Got the guns out. We see you. All right.
I stand on business.
Standing on business. See that?
Stand on business.
We in there, y'all. We in there. I told y'all. Listen, who else, y'all? Come on.
But yeah,
That's what we doing. I told you be real over here. Talk from your boy.
So, you know, I put all that in perspective. Do I think me and my first wife could rekindle anything? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know the realest shit I ever said was probably the worst shit I ever said, which was I was talking to a whole different woman while me and my first wife were still married. And coincidentally, this is how it worked. She asked me, because we were talking about getting together, and me and my first wife were in limbo at the time. And so the young lady was like, what if your wife came back in your life right now and said, hey, I'm sorry, I want to be your wife again. What would you do with me? Worst thing I ever said, realest shit I ever said. I told her I'd probably drop you like a sack of potatoes and get back with my wife. And she was like, what? I'm just keeping it real with you. I don't want it to be no lies, no fairy tales, like. But then my wife showed up like maybe 20 minutes later, and she was like, she said something of that sort. And then all the girls that were in her dorm, because we were in the Marine Corps at the time, and all the girls that were in her dorm were like, girl, you should go down there and get your man. And I was like, wow. And I kept thinking in my head, I hope she don't come down here because this would just be awkward.
Yeah.
But then, you know, my wife lied to me and told me that she wanted money so she could go buy a dress so she could go to the Marine Corps ball. And if you've never been in the service, the Marine Corps, for the Marines anyway, the Marine Corps ball is something real special. It's like, it's our birthday. It's a celebration of other Marines. You celebrate your family with your Marines. It's riveting. Best way I can put it. It's a riveting experience. You get in your nice outfits. They be in a nice dress or whatever. You get a coin for whatever battalion or whatever division you're in. It's like lasting memories. So she showed up the day of the ball. She didn't show up. My friend, the girl who asked me what would I do, she went to the ball, but she came back and checked on me because I couldn't bring myself to step up in there because I was so hurt. And we stayed out there all night and talked, and she made me feel a little better. Yeah, it's my life, you know. Hey, it's been some ups and some downs, some smiles and some frowns.
Right. You got a real life, man. You got a real life. You got some real life experiences. You know, for real. And we appreciate you sharing your life with us, for real. A lot of people are able to pull a lot from your stories and stuff, you know. And you teaching a lot of people, you give a lot of people hope, man. You know, let me see. you know how we women hype each other up and say, girl, go get your man. I actually don't know. I've never had many girlfriends. It's refreshing when others support unity. Absolutely it is, deuces, deuces. Absolutely. This said that ball was riveting, like a Washington Post review. I love it. Love the transparency, brother. This is so freeing. Exactly. That's what I was just saying, bro. When a lot of people hear you talk, bro, and you telling your stories, bro, it's just the way, like I told you, it's just the way you tell it, bro. The sincerity in your voice, the honesty. You know what I'm saying? You being genuine, bro. You telling folks when you right, when you wrong, when you won the fight, when you lost the fight, and it's like people can just relate to it, bro. You can hear it. It's no cap, as they say, or they say, "Where's the lie?"
Yeah.
You can hear it, bro. You can just hear the truth. You can just hear it, and I think that's why so many people are pulled in when you be telling your stories and shit.
They go on for days.
Well, bro, that's it's a reason though that you hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a
definitely,
reason, bro.
definitely.
They needed somebody who was strong enough to go through that shit and smart enough to communicate it and pull the messages out of it and communicate it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And
You right.
everybody not strong enough to do what you did, bro, and go through it and pull up, pull themselves out of it. So you're here for a reason, bro. For real. For real, because you have a lot of experiences I don't have. Now, we both faced a lot of hardships, but our hardships are different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, just flash a weapon like that. You a threat, LOL. I just kidding, just kidding. Let's get it, just this. All right.
Shout out to those. Oh yeah. I have more guy cousins and got smushed and punched. Sometimes it's refreshing to have girlfriends. I mean,
I think everybody should have both friends.
right. It's important. It's important, especially growing up. It's important to have both friends because you have to learn how to navigate. If you're a woman, you have to learn how to navigate around men. If you're a man, you have to learn. Definitely, you have to learn to navigate around women if you're a man. And what I mean by
And
that,
other men.
right? Well, you can't be roughhousing women
No, you
because
can't.
you do it with the fellas and you
Yeah,
don't mind.
yeah.
But with the women, you can't be like that. You know, they may not mind once or twice, but all the time you can't do that.
Babies don't mind, period.
Right. The language, even women
Yeah.
don't like the language that men use on a continuous basis. Y'all.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
it don't mean that they, whatever word y'all want to use, because they don't like it. They just don't talk like that. And I mean on a regular basis, on a continuous basis, like us men can and will do around other men. You know, it's things like that that growing up around women, you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Even though a woman, especially nowadays, will fight you, they don't want to. Understand this, guys. It's a
So they
bluff.
don't want to.
They don't want to. They may act like it, but they don't because they don't want to take that male punch. They don't want to experience
Nah,
that.
they don't.
So they might be selling wolf tickets. Listen, bruh, let them get it. Let them win. Meaning when y'all arguing, walk away.
Yeah,
let them win the
yeah.
argument. Let them call you whatever.
Yeah.
These are things you learn. when
Because if
grow up
you
around.
get in your pride, you
Right.
going to jail.
Because you can't win. You can't. This
You
thing,
can win
if you fight
physically at that
her.
moment.
Well, I'm saying if you
But-
fight her and punch her out, you can't win. You going to
Yeah,
jail.
you going to jail.
Or she gonna call her brother and they gonna come slaughter your ass. You can't win.
Or you're going to go to jail for
Or you
killing
gonna go to
ass.
jail for doing them, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lose-lose situation.
It
And
is.
then think if y'all fight head up and she beat you up, head up, one-on-one. You can't win. You the laughing stock forever. Now you gotta do something to her just to get your pride back, and you ain't gonna get your pride back. And they're like, oh, you did this to a girl because she beat you up. You can't win. You see what I'm saying? So LIG it and walk off. But
Yeah.
these are things that you learn when you have female friends, because female friends, and I ain't talking about somebody that's a friend, they'll let you know certain things. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, hey, you know, such and such don't like this, or you know, girls don't like when guys do this. And you getting insider trading tips. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, okay, I thought the nice guy finished first. Wrong.
No.
Nice guy finished last. And you learn that from your homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
Because they hipping you to that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't bring her no flowers. That's lame as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, oh,
But then
I
you
thought
meet
y'all
other
like
women.
that.
You meet other women that be like, some of these beep beep beep, act like they ain't ever got flowers. Act like
Exactly.
they ain't never had no candy. Act like they
Yep.
never took them on a date.
Yep.
So
So you have both sides of it. But normally that's when you get a little bit older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to grow up around women Tupac said it best. We got a game from our women.
Our name from a woman.
You see what I'm saying?
Now we lame and we disrespect our
He
women.
let us know. That's where the
Yeah.
game came. You know, so it's like, come on, y'all. You have to be around women to understand. Well, we'll never understand women, but to have some level of understanding. Let me say that. Just
Yeah.
to know the basics.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
So the
Don't,
pimp-
don't be
a pimp-
arrogant.
A pimp don't become a pimp by being around dudes.
Exactly. Exactly. Good point. Eagles don't fly with pigeons.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to grow up around them to understand. You know what I'm saying?
And eagles don't fight crows. They just fly real high until they pass out and eat their ass.
Yep. Y'all can be rough sometimes and beat your girl cousins. They did it to me and my sister and wonder why we aggressive. Absolutely. Listen. Now the thing is, when young girls run with their male cousins, they're gonna treat you as such. You just another one of the guys. And y'all like being one of the guys. Sometimes you're gonna get beat up though. And I just mean roughhouse and pushed and stuff. Now understand they still know that you're a girl. So you're not getting the full mindset like you could. But we're gonna give you a little bit to let you know you one of the guys. Come on. You wanna play football, you wanna ride the bike with us, you wanna do whatever, come on. Come on. Yeah. Now my wife used to always tell me she used to play basketball with the guys and she ain't play no defense, she just wanted to shoot the ball. That's all she wanted to do. She ain't chasing the ball, she ain't trying to get no rebound, she just gonna stand there and be like, pass me the ball. That's all she wanted to do. What can you do though if you got, when you what can you do?
Hey, Morgan's so funny.
Uh-oh.
Read Morgs.
Let me see. I have more. Okay, not that one.
Both of them.
Yeah, I read that one. I
We
have
gotta
more.
read the second one.
Oh, no, my bad. It just refreshed. I see now. Hold on. Hold on. Damn, that's a lot. I ain't seen nothing there. Believe me, I want a girl. Okay, now I seen that one. I definitely want to fight a man. I called my cousin for that. What? Okay, why would you want to fight him? That's what you're talking about, right? Believe me, I want girlfriends, but okay.
I like the girl. I'm like girl. I listen to DMX and spend all my time talking smack and hanging out with the pack of wolves. What's good?
Oh man, wow, that's true. She do got a wolf pack. True. I know they could have punished me, but I know they hold back. Absolutely. It said more. You wanted the wolf pack. Absolutely. More run with big dogs.
Real big.
More, you like my sister-in-law. My husband has 4 brothers, and my sister-in-law dresses like a woman, but is rough. Look, low key, guys like rough women, right? And we ain't talking about too rough, but like a little roughness to it, a little bit more feminine though, way more feminine, like 3 to 1. You know what I'm talking about? 3 to 1 ratio for real. We got a little bit of sassiness to it, just a little eye of newt, you know what I'm talking about to it. Absolutely, nothing wrong with that. Said, I feel your wife. I never wanted to play any sports that involve balls. I wasn't chasing no balls, swimming and taekwondo. I ain't got time for Ugg boots and chai tea. Miss me with that BS. See, now you really sound like my wife. Listen, my wife like Timberland boots. She do. Like she like Timberland boots like the ones the guys wear. Now hers look more cute because she got a small foot, but yeah, she like Timberlands. she ain't playing no defense. Just pass her the ball. She want to shoot. Don't tackle her if she playing football with you. Don't do none of that shit. You better just move and just let her win. And just pretend like she juked you or some shit.
Oh, you say pretend?
Right. You better pretend and go along with her. Because either way it goes, she's going to be celebrated, whether you pretending with her or not. So you might as well pretend to join in the fun. I'm just saying, y'all. But y'all know we had to go left a little bit. Said, ooh, I remember I told y'all I have that pair of high heel Timbs. Wow.
Manolos.
And I meant to say I never ever wanted to fight a man. I ain't crazy. Okay, I'm glad you switched that up. I'm glad more they are fighting. Yeah, I seen them Timberland heels. I seen them in the magazine actually. More I can always take chai tea. Yeah, Manolos. Okay then, Manolo Blahniks. Okay then. Shout out, to the high end fashion representing. But y'all, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We appreciate all the good words too, man. We came to y'all a little bit early tonight, but that's good. Next week we coming back with the call-in number because we just want to hear some of y'all voices. We ain't never heard y'all voices. We always see y'all typing and stuff, and we know y'all thoughts. But now we want to put voices to names. Voices to names. You know what I'm saying? Moore called in, and it was a guy who called in too. I can't think of who it was.
I think it was Delta.
Well, Delta called in,
Yeah,
but it
Delta
was
called
a
in.
guy who we didn't know. I think he called in. Or,
Did he?
yeah, remember? I can't think who it was, but
Yeah.
it'll be back next week,
Yeah.
Monday, because we back on
Yeah,
on
we're back
Monday.
on Monday.
So
We have
we
a
have a
callback
call in.
number. Yeah.
y'all be sure to call in if y'all got something y'all want to talk about. Definitely drop it in the comment section. We gonna talk about it. We gonna start bringing y'all a little bit more gossip, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like just entertainment news and shit like that. Of some of the current shit of what's going on. Cause we know y'all got something to say about that. And listen, y'all, we want to talk about some of that stuff too. We want to come with the real like we were coming with today, but we want to talk about some of this celebrity gossip and stuff that's going on. It is interesting, and we know that some of y'all like that as well. So we want to bring y'all what y'all like. What you got?
Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Just This World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk. Peace.
Peace.
That man said we